welcome to the first Ghastly Prospects game that's going to be on the channel. I'm joined by
Phil.
And what are you playing today?
Cawdor, Redemptionist. House of Faith, basically.
So you were going the outlaw side?
Yeah.
And what is your gang called?
The Inglorious Blunderbastards.
Okay, and I'm
really happy about that name, by the way.
And I'm playing Calva Ferrum Bedlam chapter, of which I'm just continuing my Orlocks because we didn't get a full campaign with them last time. You have changed from Vantar to Cawdor, haven't you?
Yeah, because Vantar is boring.
Is your
personal opinion and no way affiliated with the channel?
And also my opinion. Yeah, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be playing the first scenario in the Ghastly Prospects campaign, which you guys can catch on the Google Drive that will be linked below. We've drawn the cards already for what bad zone environment we're playing in, and we have got the Sump Sea, which is basically walkways, and if you fall in, you're very likely to drown.
Yeah.
With Howling Winds weather condition, and this is going to be a permanent weather condition, and the Howling Winds are shots taken from long range suffer -1 to hit, even with in addition to other modifiers.
Yeah.
And blast markers always scatter, even if a hit is scored.
Yeah.
Hits from weapons with smoke or grass have no effect on a roll of 4+, and fighters who go prone within half an inch of an edge or platform
Does that make you feel a bit sick?
Must re-roll successful initiative checks. So we're going to be on the walkways above the Sump Sea.
Yeah.
And we're going to be re-rolling successes if we're within half inch of the edge of the walkway.
Yeah, if you hit.
Yes, if we get pinned. Yeah. So do you want to go through your Cawdor gang that's going to be rocking up first?
Yeah, so I'm taking a Redemptionist Priest with a stub gun and a mastercrafted chain axe. Then I've got a Redemptionist Deacon who's just got a mastercrafted Eviscerator. It comes with a built-in Exterminator, which is like a one-use flamer. After that, I've got a Cawdor Firebrand, which has got the big, heavy crossbow, the grenade launcher that's a crossbow thing. That's a champion. So there's my three. There's my leader and my two champions.
So have you got two Jews as his campaign?
I have got two Jews. I've got two Bone Pickers, which are the Jews for Cawdor.
Yeah.
They've got stub guns and dum-dum ammo on the stub guns.
As his gentleman's choice.
Yeah, it's the gentleman's choice, isn't it? After that, I've got two Cawdor Brethren that I've got Blunderpoles. I just really like the name of them, to be honest, Blunderpoles.
Yeah.
Hence the name of the gang. Then I've got three Redemptionist Brethren, two with shotguns and one with a chain axe.
Ooh.
So I want to give him a mastercrafted chain axe, but he can't take one, he can only take a chain axe.
Yeah, just couldn't squeeze in the points.
Well, no, they're not allowed to. So it's really weird that, because a lot of things can be mastercrafted, but for the ganger level.
Yeah, but that's because they're a ganger. You can't have a mastercrafted ganger weapon.
They should do.
So, onto my Orlock gang, Calva Ferrum Bedlam chapter. Today's been led by Lucky Lucille, who is my road captain, and she has a chainsword, a combi bolter grenade launcher.
That's dying first time.
Just wait till we get to the next one. She also has her gold-plated, mastercrafted stub gun, which she won from the pit fights, which you guys can check out as the last video on the channel for the Ghastly Prospects campaign. The first video. The last video that happened, the first video...
Why not link it?
Yeah, linked. Also linked below. So she has Lucky, why she's called Lucky Lucille, and Mentor. So Mentor is because you get a 6-inch bubble where she takes a leadership test. If someone scores XP, they get another XP. And everyone on the internet said it was bad, so I thought, I'm going to try and make it good. I've then got Ironhard Aegis, who is from the last campaign, who is now a champion, or an arms master instead of a ganger. He's got a stub gun, smoke grenade, and a mastercrafted arc hammer, which is a 3 damage versatile 1-inch plus 3 strength.
So he's dying then first.
Yeah, he's wearing, because of this, he's wearing an undersuit and mesh armor.
Is that 4-up save?
4-up save. He's got Iron Hard, which means he ignores the first serious injury or out of action. It becomes a flesh wound instead.
Okay.
Okay, but if he ever dies, or goes out of action, my gang immediately fails its next bottle roll.
Oh, right.
Because he's an arms master, I get +2 to my bottle roll, or +2 to like success levels, to my bottle roll till my arms master goes down. So it's quite a nice pairing.
So if everything else gets killed and he's still alive,
going to be sticking around.
That's great. But if he goes down first, it's like,
we're going.
We're going, lads.
Yeah. He's then got Nerves of Steel because he's a combat character and wants to stay stood up.
Yeah.
He's accompanied by Max, the Cyber Mastiff. Because it's
Max
a dog's name.
I remember Emma saying this on Sunday.
Yeah. So then I've got Grinder Gep, who is my road sergeant. Grinder Gep has, and that's Gepax from the previous campaign, and he's a grinder because he really nails people. And he has a stub gun, Combi Bolter Melter, and he is a bullet lord with true grit, so he's rolling one less injury dice.
Right, okay.
Bullet lord means I can pick rapid fire 3 and immediately go out of ammo with that weapon. So he's got the drawback with his bolter, he's never reloading that, but he can.
Not in a 6.
He could really do someone in for one turn. I've then got Opie, my greenhorn, with a sawn-off shotgun. I've got Cronus, my greenhorn, with sawn-off shotgun. Urina, my wrecker, who appeared in the last campaign, with flail, sawn-off, and demolition charge, which is really good.
I don't want that anywhere near me. I don't know what it does, but I don't want it anywhere near me.
I've then got Remy, who is my wrecker from last campaign, with stub gun, with dum-dum ammo for both stub guns. Then Marcus, my gunner specialist, with a shotgun.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is my gang.
I didn't go through my skills on my guys. I didn't know you wanted me to
Go
do
on
that.
then.
So I've got Unshakable Conviction for my priest, which means that you can't coup de grace him.
Yeah.
And I do a double move called Flock to Me, where he gets to move half his movement towards
a friendly fighter,
even if he's seriously injured. Then I've got Devotional Frenzy on my Deacon, and then on my Firebrand I've got Sidestep because there is no usable skills for them.
Step aside's a good skill, just maybe not for a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, not with a guy with a heavy crossbow. He literally cannot take any decent
So you already know you've spec'd wrong.
But there's nothing he can take.
Can you not take a maul?
Yeah, but he's the only person who can take the heavy crossbow.
Right.
So it's really, I wanted a heavy crossbow, but he's the only person that can take it, so it's really weird.
Right. And just in the campaign, basically, because we'll be fighting over Ghast in this scenario, Ghast is currently worth 8 credits on our...
Gasometer.
Ghastometer, yeah. So the Ghastometer is set at 8, that might change because we've got the terminal on the board to do some hacking. If you do enjoy the game, you want to see more content like this, you want to see our gangs even more, click like, comment, subscribe. That lets us know that you want to see more content like this specifically, not like that rubbish 30k that I'm always playing. And if you really like the content, there is a Patreon link below that you can get yourself access to our Discord server, as well as a dice tray, which you will see in this game. The bouncy tray.
The bouncy tray.
It's specifically designed to be bouncy for extra fun.
And because we have user error all the time.
Oh yeah. Lobbing them directly at the dice tray. With that, we will get into deployment and see you there. So we are back after deployment on the Sump Sea, and we're actually using the swamp mat provided by Deep Cut Studio, or that I got from Deep Cut Studio. They didn't just provide it.
You had to pay for it.
I'm not shilling, yeah. It's just a really nice mat, so I thought I'd say it. So this is Phil's gang over here, the Blunderbastards. And Phil, you just put your whole gang down. We don't really need to describe it.
Nope.
And I just put my whole gang down. Yeah, this is the table that I've sort of got a branching route here that goes through the centre. We've got 2 main routes round the outside. Our gas markers are here with a rat, here with a zombie, brainleaf zombie. We've got one here with a rat, and Phil has cheatingly put one in his deployment zone
To be fair, I didn't know that was my deployment zone until we rolled off.
Other than the fact that no one chooses anything but the one that decided they're on.
Hey, well, yeah, to be fair, that was right.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've got the rats about. We've got the terminal for if anyone wants to change the ghast value in the campaign.
Damn right.
Of which I might let my Juve try and hack in. Yeah, me and Phil have no idea how this is going to go.
No.
On this Howling Winds Sump Sea table. At least we didn't get the Stygian Depths where you just die.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
It sounds reasonable now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It sounds reasonable.
Silver lining.
So, shall we roll off for first turn? 2. User error. Jesus, Phil. 2. Roll again. 4. You go first. Priority is yours, sir. Is it going to be a double move?
It's going to be a group activation with my leader.
Yeah.
And it is going to be a double move as well. So first, I'm going to move the bone picker. He's 10 inches. Gets him to there. Whoop. Then get my priest, which gets him just next to him. Cherub is going to come round as well.
Can the cherub fly?
It does. It says. I think it flies. I'll have to look at it. Yes.
Yeah. For purposes of right now.
Yeah.
It flies.
Then.
So Phil was saying before that he didn't like sheen birds, and that's before we rolled this setup.
Oh, I love them now.
I imagine you would love to have a couple of sheen birds.
Oh yeah, I think they're amazing. Yeah, I think they'd be brilliant.
So,
and that's me done.
Over to Calva Ferrum, of which I'm going to activate Urina, the Wrecker, who is just going to do his 6-inch move plus his 3-inch boosted move to fly all the way to here. And
Practically taking that barrel with him.
If he falls in the Sump Sea, he's got a barrel to stand on.
So.
It'd be like a scene out of The Hobbit. So then he's going to use his second 9-inch move.
Barrel rider. That tickled
me, sir.
That tickled me.
So that is my activation. I picked up that gas, and it's over to you.
Right, okay. I'm going to use another group activation. I'm going to use my Deacon here as a group activation.
So it's only one.
Yeah. I know I did all the circle there, but I knew I only could do one.
You know what you meant. None of the rest of us did.
Yeah, nobody else did, but I did. So I'm going to move my Redemptionist Brethren from the 5 inches that he goes to here. Then, I'm going to move the other 5 as well, actually. So double moving, bring him down to there. And then the Deacon is going to double move and gets there.
Yeah. As per in Necromunda, the first couple of moves are just moves.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a good thing for a game to actually have positioning being its main thing.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's kind of like Mordheim, where you're probably just getting into where you want to be. There's a lot of tactics in where you're going to move as well. Yeah. Although, I don't think Necromunda has tactics. I think it's just funny as hell, really.
I think that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
So next, I'm going to use my Necromunda tactics. 2. I'm actually going to stay low and get to here with Remy, who is then going to do a second action to get to here.
Awesome. Right then, so I'm just going to move single person. My redemption is
not in a relationship, are they?
No. They're celibate, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? All for the gods.
all of your characters always celibate, Phil.
Yeah. I'm actually going to move there 8 inches. 8 inches there.
Yeah.
Because I just want to be near the barrier in case he does actually get a massive pot shot or anything like that. I don't think he can, but just in case.
Yes. I do not. I'm not going for that this turn. So I'm going to activate my Arms Master, who automatically activates his dog. Not as a group activation, but he just does. That makes it sound like just because I said so, but that's not what I meant. So he stomps over to here as his first move. And then second move is going to get him to this one. And a bit back just to account for the wiggles. And then his dog Max is gonna do the same. Still tickling you, that one.
It is actually. I'm gonna activate my bone picker. Just goes straight forward 10 inches on par with
Yeah.
my Redemptionist Priest there.
So you're
Brethren.
slowing down your activations now. You've realised I'm playing for time.
No, well, I've got another group activation I can do, but I just want to get around the board really.
Yeah.
Because I think that's my idea anyway.
Yeah. Juve. Firstly. The Juve isn't called firstly, my Juve is firstly.
Juve firstly
is going to move to there. And I sort of want to leap this gap just to do it. You don't want to be the first person to die in the campaign though. Okay, fine. So he goes 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches to just get on top of this chimera. Then it's over to you, Phil.
Okay.
With these really long range sawn-off shotgun.
Where do we go now? So we're going to move one of the Cawdor brethren, this one here, with a blunder pole, straight to 10. Boom.
So next, my shotgun ganger is going to move 10 inches to here. And be done, and it's over to you, Philip.
Group activation here, it's my last one.
Okay.
With my firebrand, I'm going to move my blunder pole Cawdor.
Why did you say that slowly?
Because I was really confused, I was saying it wrong.
Okay.
He's going to do and pick up the ghast.
Okay.
So I'm now activating my firebrand, and he's going to take a shot with his heavy crossbow. I'm going to use the frag bolt, which is a blast template. I know it always scatters, but I'm hoping I can ping somebody off a ledge or something.
Well, that's because you were at long range.
Long range, which is -1.
Yeah.
Then the weather effects, which is -1 again. And then the person I'm looking at shooting at, we think he's heavy cover, which is -2. So it's like
Your 3-up goes to a 6.
my 3-up goes to a 6.
And you've got an unwieldy weapon, so you can't even aim.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this here
Is it Remy?
is it Remy. So it's still going to be.
So over a head, yeah.
It's still going to be a 6-up.
So it scatters 2 inch off.
So it should still hit actually.
If it's directly on a head, she's on a 25mm base. It's
Yeah.
1.5 inches. It will just about hit, I think.
Yeah, it was still a hit.
Yeah.
So hits. So you're automatically straight away pinned.
Yeah.
I'll roll my ammo for it now.
Yeah, so your ammo dies.
Fine. I'll roll the wound for Remy now.
So your strength 3, I'm toughness
Strength
3. Wounds.
Wounds.
1 ammo die, 1 injury dice, sorry. Flesh wound.
Flesh wound.
So she takes 1 flesh wound and is on toughness 2. And then I've got to take in, do you know what we forgot? It does knockback. So if it's normally done on the hit roll, but because it's always scatters, just roll the dice. If it's over my strength, you've knocked me back. No, it's not. So we've done everything correct up to now. Excellent. Continuity is restored.
Yay.
So the howling wind, about 1 inch away. So yeah, she's down to toughness 2, which is bad times for her. So she better to start doing something useful. And that is your last activation of your turn, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's me done.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over to. I need some help over here now, I think. I need to close in with your blooming heavy crossbow before he does far too much damage. My leader is just gonna run her 10, so Lucille gets to here. And you're out. So I'm just gonna do everyone.
I know where my next frag ball's going then.
Marcus gets to here. And my tube gets to here. Oh, no one's seriously injured, yes! I just assumed that when you hit me that
That
one of my
just
people was
squished straight
seriously
away.
injured,
Yeah, no, it was a flash wound.
That is it, and we will go on to priority for turn 2.
Priority.
You go first. Go on. I don't know whether you can see him through the floor, but
Well,
you can have a look.
I can see your leader. Your leader's like right in the centre. I do want to do it, and I don't want to do it at the same time.
Well, go for it. Go for it. So roll to hit, even though it always scatters, just so we know for the knockback.
Okay, so over the top, rolls to hit.
No.
3. So
it doesn't beat my strength.
No.
So I'm not knocked back.
And then it's the scatter.
Yeah.
So
3 inches off.
It's not going to be
leader.
anything there, I don't think.
It hits Max the dog.
Oh no.
So it gets over to here, and we'll just clip Max the dog. Phil the dog murderer.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go home and look my dog in the eyes, it'll hate me.
Yeah, you are. So toughness 3. Oh, it doesn't wound, but I am pinned unless I pass. Oh, so I'm pinned and I fall unless I pass the initiative.
Yeah.
I should have actually declared my arms master to give Nerves of Steel to the dog, so I get to declare someone every turn.
Right, okay.
From now on, I didn't do it at the start of the turn. Every single turn that dog is alive, the arms master is giving it to the dog.
Oh, right, okay.
Not from just flat, because the dog only has its bite. So my initiative check for the dog is failed, and Fluffy, Max the fluffy dog, falls into the into the sump. So the effects of that must remain on the upper levels of it. So Phil's just looked it up, and it is in fact a large blast. So you catch my arms master as well.
Yeah.
Aegis. So I'm toughness 3 on Aegis. No. You don't wound, but I've got to take my initiative check.
Yeah.
Also, Fluffy was knocked back, but because I'm already in the sea, it makes no difference. My save for Aegis, he fails and takes a wound because he's got 2 wounds as an arms master. And then my initiative check is passed, but I'm within ½ inch of an edge.
So you have to re-roll it.
Yeah. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. Yes! My arms master didn't immediately go out of action. And that is over to my go.
Yeah.
Yeah, of which you've already done your long range scary thing. What we just cut out there is Phil feels bad about Fluffy, so isn't doing his active. Even though I said that he could, because I do.
Yeah, I could have gone back and done it, but because I didn't roll any of the dice, I feel bad for nailing Fluffy straight away. I'm not going to do it.
I told you, dogs are 100 points handicap. So, Remy's going to stand up, and then she's going to fly 9 inches to... What have these people got?
Stub gun with dum-dum ammo.
Yeah.
Stub gun with mastercrafted chain axe.
Yeah.
Nothing,
yeah.
Chain axe.
So no ranged weapons, really?
Well, stub gun's pretty tasty, I would say.
Right. So no. Yeah, she's going to fly over to here and be done. And do you know what else we forgot at the end of last turn?
What?
The Brainleaf Zombie moves.
Oh!
So the Brainleaf Zombie moves towards the closest enemy by 2d6, or if it can't see anyone, 2d6 in a random direction. So 2d6 towards you.
Yeah, 7 inches. So would that go round like that, or would it go down?
Yeah, round. So the Brainleaf Zombie gets there.
I'm going to have to kill that.
Very hard to kill. Very hard to kill, Phil. So
It's only got 1 wound.
We'll get to that when we come to it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the end of my activation with Remy moving there. And over to Phil's. Of which are you going to attempt to kill the Brainleaf Zombie? Well, now Phil knows what a Brainleaf Zombie does. And for any of you that don't know,
it's nasty.
Only takes out of action results on damage dice, and it counts out of action results as seriously injured.
And then you can only kill it by
coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
You could run away.
No.
The Emperor's guiding light.
Group activation here with my priest. We're going to start with the bone picker first. He's going to move forward there, so he's within short range.
Yeah.
Now he's going to take a shot with his stub gun with dum-dum ammo.
Okay.
So he will be hitting on dum-dum's only +1 in short range.
4+.
So it's a 4+.
And if you're firing with 2 pistols, that's an additional.
He's only got 1 pistol.
Oh, he's only got 1?
Yeah. I decided to go for the ammo instead of double pistol.
Right, okay. Yeah, fair. He nails it though.
Nails it. Okay.
It's
so
toughness 3.
So 3s.
Yeah.
No, but it gets knocked down.
Yeah, so it gets pinned, and it's within 1 inch of an edge, so let's see if it falls. So it's got an initiative of 6+.
It falls.
It falls and gets into the sump sea and will be completely useless for the rest of the game. And we'll try and remember it, but no promises.
That's a lot better than I thought it was. I mean, I wanted to kill it, but...
Yeah, so that is very much a quirk of being on this map. It was meant to terrify either of us much more than that.
So 10 inches for a double move for the priest. So it goes there.
Yes.
And then 10 inches for the cherub, just behind. And then 10 inches for you. He's going to lag behind a little bit, but just goes here. He's my favourite bone picker now, by the way.
Because he's the zombie slayer, even though the zombie's going to come back.
Well, the zombie can come back up, but I think I've got that time now to lead it away a little bit.
I think what we do is it doesn't automatically die in the sludge. I don't actually know where the nearest ladder is. Is it right next to it?
It's this one.
Okay, so I think we just let it roam, because it wouldn't drown because it's a plant zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, so my activation.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate my Arms Master and Max. And I'm going to start by activating my Arms Master. Oh, he can't even like help it out or anything. He can't even like give it his hammer to like cling onto this, Fluffy. So he moves 5 inches and gets to the ladder, and then goes 5 inches up to here. Well, it's 3 inches up, so he gets into the middle in a very exposed spot. He's going to get nailed with a heavy crossbow. I can see it. Fluffy / Max activates, and I need to roll my strength or under to pass a strength check. So that's a 1, 2, or 3. Don't drown! Yes! So I'm right next to the terrain. So I'm just going to hop an inch up, and then I'm going to go using the same movement all the way to this side here. Yes! Yeah, I actually am so.
You thought he was dead. You thought he was dead straight away.
Yeah. I can't tell you how happy. Like stupidly happy for the fact that it's a dog in a tabletop game.
So I think I want to try and get some. I've got one ghast here, and I've got another one that I'm going to get bullied over there. But I think I want to. I want to try and get some XP.
Okay. You want to attack the rat?
I am going to attack that rat.
Whack the rat.
So I'm going to aim with my...
so that's from here?
I'm going to aim with that Redemptionist. Okay.
Strength 4.
So I'm going to aim +1 to hit. So
2+.
So I'm going to be hitting on 2+. There we are.
So it hits with an ammo roll.
Do the ammo roll in a second. We'll do the wound.
As is traditional when you need to roll to wound. And then it's two damage dice.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's damage 2, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, and the rat has a 4+
nimble save. Right, well,
so we'll keep those rolls that you got, the flesh wound, serious injury. And the nimble is passed, so it's just ignored.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, and so I need to do the ammo roll now for the shotgun.
Yeah. So it's 4+ for a shotgun. Oh, he's failed. You're out of ammo. Excellent.
But just need to reload it, don't you? So
yeah. That's good use for Max for a turn.
And I didn't actually say I was going to do a group activation there. I don't think. I actually
do it if you want.
Well,
so long as we're operating under this agreement, Phil, I'm fine with that.
But he's going to charge the rat.
Everyone yell at him, and whoever's not fine with this, yell at him. But you will have already done it, so
it doesn't matter. So he's going to charge the rat. So he's able to get in with 5 inches.
So that's who?
My deacon.
Yeah, he's going to charge the rat.
So he's in.
Yeah, you get in with. I wasn't even videoing the dice roll because you're within 4. Are you using Devotional Frenzy?
No, I'm not using.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely positive I'm not using Devotional Frenzy. I get 3 attacks, 2 base, 1 for charging. I hit on force.
Yeah. And you've got -1 to hit because it's a small target, which I forgot last.
Actually, I'm going to stop there, by the way.
An inch away.
Inch away.
Yeah, we know where he is.
Because I've got versatile.
Yeah.
So hitting on 5s.
Yeah. No hits.
Mastercrafted.
So you can reroll once one time a game. So
Hits.
1 hits.
Strength 4.
Yeah.
AP, nothing. No, shut up, Phil.
Yeah. Toughness 3, so 3s. Wounds 4 up nimble save.
With Sever.
4 up nimble save. Fails. So Sever
Takes him
immediately
out of action.
Yeah. So in my turn, I really want to pay back Phil for what he did to Fluffy.
Well, nothing. Technically.
Technically. So I am going to declare Marcus is going to double move to there, and that's over to Phil's go again. How many fighters have you got left?
4. So I'm going to move my Redemptionist Brethren here.
Yes.
Double move. And it's going to stop here.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah,
I haven't got group activations.
I haven't got any more group activations.
Okay.
So I've already activated my Firebrand, my Deacon, and my Priest.
So I'm sort of bottlenecked here. It's not. It's not the best place to be. Majuve here. He's going to move 6, and you've got a shotgun over here, haven't you?
I have got a shotgun over here.
And then he's actually going to hide as his second action. And that's over to you for your activation.
I'm going to use my Bone Picker again. That's got a 6-inch move. I'm going to double movement.
Yeah, to just go approximately to where the last fight was.
Yeah, to pretty much bring him like here.
Yes. And it's the customary head stamping bone picker, I imagine.
Yeah, well that's what all Jews are for, aren't they?
Some people say they're for meat shields. I don't follow that philosophy. Head stamping.
Stamping on people's heads.
My ganger here is going to move 2 and then 3. So he's going to move to here, and actually is then going to attempt to shoot at your Eviscerator champion, Phil. He has a shotgun, which I don't think is in range. But will you please measure it for me?
You're not in range then. You're not in range then. You're out.
I am by about half an inch.
Yeah.
So I've still got to roll the ammo dice. And I'm fine. And that's over to your activation, Phil.
Okay, Blunderpole dude. This one here.
He's going to do the same as last one.
Oh, no, he's just going to go. There.
So is that your final activation?
No, I've got one more.
Okay. So next, my Juve here. Such a bottleneck. Such a bottleneck. It's far too in the line of sight of your heavy crossbow. She's going to move 5 inches round to here and fire at your Eviscerator champion with her 24-inch range bolt gun. So will you please measure that for me, Phil? Fairly certain that it's in though. Yes. In the long range. So I've got -1 to hit for long range.
Yep.
And that's it.
-1 for... Have you not got... Is that the environmental one?
Yes.
Behind the barrier.
So Phil gets a -1 cover save from the barricade in front of him, as well as a -1 to hit because of the environmental effect. I'm going to roll my to hit and my ammo dice for the bolter. And you need a 5.
Got a 5.
Yes. A balance is restored. She is strength 4 with a bolter. What toughness are you?
3.
3. So 3s. And I get you. With... Oh, crap. With 2. With 2, thank you, Phil. 2. So 2 armor saves for you.
I don't have any armor.
Yeah.
I have 2 wounds.
So the 3 damage. Serious injuries, which is not making for a happy max. And you need to roll... You're pinned, but you need to roll
a initiative
check.
with +1 for the barrier. My initiative is 4 down to 3.
Yes.
So passes.
And you re-roll passes because of the extreme weather condition. Oh,
passes
he's
again.
made it. And you've got a mate within 1 inch, so you will get +1 to your recovery dice.
I thought that guy was gone to.
I did. I was getting ready to write an XP on my sheet. So have you got any extra activations? I think you do.
I've got this one person here.
So that's your bone picker, isn't it?
No, that is my Cawdor.
Oh, your Blunderbastard.
My Blunderbastard, yeah.
Who shall henceforth only be known by such a name.
He's gonna go
to the top of the stairs. Coming to check what's going on. What the hell is going on down here? I heard the chainsaw, some bolt rounds.
At least he's got an XP before he bites the dust.
My Juve moves into the bottleneck and stands here for a turn. And then it's over to you.
I haven't got any more to move, so it's just you to finish off your turns.
Okay. And then my Wrecker. Oh, you've got a shotgun there and it terrifies me. And so does the blunderbuss. So my Wrecker might even just waste an activation. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a bit closer and not do anything this turn with him.
Okay. Is that the end of the...
That is the end of the turn.
Okay,
so the Brainleaf zombie moves. Oh no, we'll always do it this way. Roll your recovery dice first, therefore, if you're seriously injured, the Brainleaf zombie will go after you try and recover.
Okay. So
that's how we'll do it. So yeah, 2 dice serious recovery. You're going to pick Flesh Wound, I imagine?
I am going to pick the Flesh Wound, so he's now on Toughness 2.
Yes.
And I'll leave him over to you, we know where it is.
Yeah.
And then I get...
Do you want to roll the 2d6 for the Brainleaf?
Yeah, sure. Ooh.
10. So the Brainleaf zombies are swimming, and it moves. If it can't see anyone, so who can it actually see at the moment? So it will move 10 inches directly this way and get to where this piece of ghast is.
Just there.
So that's one way to manipulate the Brainleaf zombie, I suppose.
Yeah.
And you get your faith dice, don't you?
Yeah. So I've got my 10, because I've got 10 people.
Do you need 6s or something? How does this work?
Right, so it's every 5 or a 6 counts as an article of faith dice. And then in where I activation of that Ganger, I get to decide if I want to do one or not and use the ones that I've rolled 5s and 6s for.
So not from that Ganger, you're going to roll for the entire gang?
You roll for the entire gang.
And then whenever you activate any Ganger?
You then get to decide. And I get to re-roll 1 dice because of the cherub.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so that's how many?
So it is 10.
Okay. So you get 2.
So we've got 2 and then get to
one.
re-roll 1. So we'll just re-roll that one there. So I get 3.
3. And we will come back with turn 3. So into turn 3, let's roll for priority, Phil. 5.
Oh, I think you've got this. You have.
Oh, but so the question here is, do I let your heavy crossbow fire at my shotgun Ganger? Or do I try and gun down one of your champions again with my leader? I'm going to move. I don't want to do anything. I'm going to activate my Ganger here. And he's going to move 5 to here. That's such a terrible place to be. And he's going to fire his shotgun at your standing...
Dude, yeah. Standard Redemptionist Brethren. So it's 16 inches.
Yes.
So you're
12 inches
12
away.
inches away.
So I've got -2 to hit because you're in heavy cover. -1 because I'm at long range, so I need a 6.
Right, okay.
No. But I don't go out of ammo, so that's over to you, Phil.
This bothers me. This bothers me.
That one very specific thing.
Yeah. I'm going to activate this Redemptionist here.
Okay.
I'm going to move 5 inches to there.
Yeah.
And he's going to shoot at your dude here.
My shotgun Ganger.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm in heavy cover, at long range because of your shotgun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because it's 8 inch for short range.
So yeah, definitely. You're -2, so he's hitting.
-3.
Yeah, -2 for your heavy cover, -1 for the long range.
6s.
So he's got a ballistic skill 4 up.
Yeah.
Oh,
not doing too well with the long range firepower today. And he's over to my activation. Of which, I still don't want to do anything. My Juve here is going to stand up. Going to move 3 inches here. And 2 inches to the centre of here, where he's not within half an inch of the edge.
Okay. I'm gonna, my Blunder dude.
Yes.
He's just gonna do a single move action. And go there.
Okay. You're forcing me to do something, aren't you? I'm going to activate my Wrecker here.
Right.
Remy. And she's going to aim and fire into the rat that's right next to her with both of her dum-dum stub pistols.
Okay.
So she hits on a 4 normally.
Yeah.
It's close range, so she's not got the environmental effect. She's aimed and fired for +2. So that's a 2. But down to a 3 because she's firing 2 weapons.
Yes.
So a 3 up total. And I'll just roll them both at once because it's it doesn't matter which one goes out of ammo. So 3s. She hits twice with her strength 4. Strength 4 against toughness 3.
Yes, so 3s.
So 2 3s, so 2 4 up invuns. And it was also a small target, which is -1 to hit, but I believe I hit with 2.
I think you did. No, both go through.
And the 2 serious injuries. Double flesh wound. So it's toughness 1 now.
It is, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
I thought you would have nailed that.
Yeah,
but
especially getting the 2 wounds.
it will now look if it falls off.
Oh, it will do.
So its initiative is 3. Has to re-roll successful.
That's failed.
That's a fail. It's
Yeah.
over your initiative, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it fails and drops down.
Ooh, that's not actually bad for me.
Got an angry toughness 1 rat there.
And it's just on the other side of here, isn't it? So
Yeah.
over to you, Phil. Luckily, I've got a Juve there that wants to blast it. Blasting rats is actually the aim of this game.
I need to get out of range of that stupid bolt gun there.
Lucky Lucille.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do I've got that brain leaf zombie as well. Ugh.
I'll deal with it for you for a price.
It was the eyes that you made after that. For a price. I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
See, this actually stumped us. It's such a different mission on this bad zone table.
I think I'm just gonna move my activate my bone picker here.
Yes.
And moving forward to here.
Yes.
I think that's sorry, keep on clipping that. I think that's the best thing to be doing there.
So you're done there, are you?
Yeah, that's me done.
I am going to activate my Juve here. He's going to aim and fire into the rat.
Okay.
So am I within 4 inches?
I'd probably say you are.
Okay. So he aims and fires into the rat. He gets +2 for short range. So the aim is +3, and the rat mate is -1 because it's a small target. So he's 5s normally, +3, -1. So
-2 because you're firing both, aren't you?
no, he's got a sawn-off shotgun.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, 5 goes to a 2, goes to a 3. So I hit, and don't go out of ammo. Now this does D6 hits because it's scattershot. So it does 3. So he's strength 3, toughness 1 now. And he gets you 3 times. And when I say you are in this instance the rat.
I am the rat, am I in this instance?
I am the rat. So 4 up saves. He makes them all.
Sorry, do you want me to put them back in for more dramatic
Makes
effect?
them all.
That'll do, rat. That'll do.
He's gonna get incinerated with a melter in a second because he has annoyed me. So over to you, Phil. Jesus, as if you just made 3.
I am going to do a group activation here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to activate this guy here first. And
so that's your brethren with shotgun.
Brethren with shotgun. He's going to aim and fire at the brainleaf zombie.
So he's +1 for shot range, +1 for the aim, so he hits on 2s.
Exactly. No, he's not. He's not going to aim because that's the one that went out of ammo. So he has to do an ammo check first, doesn't he?
Right, go then. 4 up to reload.
No.
Fails. And you can reload again in the same turn.
So he'll reload again. And he does.
So he's now in ammo.
Yeah. And you here are going to get up and
move 5.
Then move 5. And this...
So it should be like 4 inches down the stairs.
This is just to get you out of range of that bloody bolter.
Terrifying is the word. You are as terrified as that bolter as I am of your blooming heavy crossbow.
There's no way I'm going anywhere near that again.
It's come to that time, Phil, where one of 2 things is going to happen.
Okay.
It's either the ruckus here, which you're trying to avoid.
I'm not too sure. I mean, you must have something where you're able to charge me. You've got a card that gives you a free charge or something. Or double
You're looking
move.
in all the wrong places.
Double move. Well, it's
what I've got, Phil,
I don't know.
is a wrecker with a demo charge. So he moves to here with his 9-inch move.
Okay.
And then he has, basically it's a large blast grenade with strength 6.
Okay.
And yet it will always scatter because it's a blast, I suppose. I forgot about that bit. So, oh God. So I'm going to centre it right in the middle of you.
Okay.
And it's going to scatter. He's going to scatter 2 inches.
So he's still going to hit.
So it hits all of them, yeah.
He's well and truly going to hit all of them.
And the roll from knockback, it knocks them back as well. So wounded on 3s into your brethren with shotgun, I wound. Yeah. Into your brethren with blunderpole,
yeah,
I wound. And into your brethren with 2 stub.
No, pistols. He's only got 1 stub pistol with blunderpole.
Oh, right, into the 1. He doesn't wound.
He goes that way, doesn't he?
So from here. So, and they'll be knocked that way.
They're going that way, don't they?
Yes.
Because it's from where
the centre of the blast is.
Yeah.
So it's damage 3, so on Phil's brethren here, and I better get 3 seriously injured. Seriously injured, flesh wound, so he's down to toughness 2. And the Blunderbastard is dead. So Urina gets +1 experience. So I'm going to use my powers of deduction, and I imagine Philly's going to... It's hurting using my brain so hard, fire his heavy crossbow. Or are you going to stall?
No, I'm not going to use my heavy crossbow. I'm going to come across 10 inches.
Oh, he's wasting more activations, forcing me to think about things. Now, I sort of just want to gun down the rat.
The wise move, is it? Just gunning down the rat.
Marco is going to gun down the rat.
Okay.
So, Marcus, is it Marcus? No, Gep is going to gun down the rat. I'll say that. So Gep is going to gun down the rat because it's what I really, really want to do.
Okay.
Like in my heart and soul, that is what I want.
I hope that rat is bobbing and weaving like mad.
So he's going to fire his bolter at it.
Oh my God.
It's sort of a bit of a waste. So he's going to aim and fire. Oh yeah, 2 ammo dice. So he's going to aim and fire. He's on 3s normally. +1 for aiming. +1 for short range.
Oh, right, okay.
-1 for a small target, so it hits on 2s. Hits once on a 3+, and Phil, do you want to just do your dodge save now? Oh!
It's a healthy rat, that. It's a healthy rat. It is.
Oh my God. So over to you. And it is now striking me that you have so many fighters.
This gang, I mean, I've got 2 more than you, but it
feels it.
It feels it.
This is not normally what I do to you, is have more fighters.
Yeah. You have 7 van side, you take one out, and I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm rubbish now. It's just going to start blasting He's going to move up there, so he's away from the edge. Am I within 12? The cherub's in the way.
Well, if you hit, it doesn't matter if the cherub's in the way.
That's it. That's
on
why
sixes.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
My leader, Lucky Lucille, is going to aim and fire at your shotgun ganger that is just reloaded.
Okay.
And try and ruin his day. So it's long range -1 for the weather effect, -2 for heavy cover. So that would take her 3s to 6s, but I've aimed so it's a 5. Ugh. Now 2 shots, and once a game she can change a dice to a 6.
I was wondering whether you were going to do this, or if you were going to save it for over there and all this.
Well, it's just getting him out of action right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So 2 hits. Strength 4, toughness 3. 2 wounds.
I don't have any armor.
No save.
I have no save on anybody.
This is where it's 4 serious injuries.
Yeah.
this is where it will 4 serious injuries. The worst result. Dead.
So
you wanted to do something.
Yeah.
You got really excited.
I'm going to play Blood Debt. So play this card when one of your fighters is taken out of action by an enemy fighter's attack. For the rest of the battle, add +1 to the result of any hit roll for 4 fighters from your gang when they target the attacker.
So Lucky Lucille has been named for the Blood Debt.
I'm going to fire my heavy crossbow.
Yes.
At this guy here.
Okay, so it auto misses. It always scatters. So we'll just roll the... So just on his head, I imagine.
Yeah, just right on his head.
So it goes 4 inches off. So the blast ends up here and misses, which is... Oh, and the ammo dice.
Yes.
That is
5.
fine. And that is... over to my go.
Yep.
In which you have severely out-activated me with 2 fighters left. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move my arms master over to the console and I'm going to do some lead hacking. So I'm going to do an intelligence check with my arms master and he's 6+ intelligence. So I get a 9, he passes. So I'm going to attempt to rack up the value in the market. So what I do is I roll 2d6. I've declared that I'm going to go up in value. So I get a 4. So the value actually moves 1 in the opposite direction to the direction declared. So Ghastly's now, from this point onwards, worth 7 to everyone in the campaign.
Okay.
And that's over 2.
Are you activating your dog?
Yeah. Obviously the arms master's giving the dog nerves of steel.
Okay.
And the dog stays where he is.
Okay.
Being a loyal companion. And that's me out of activations.
Right, so I will do my activations next then. So my priest is going to double move. So
to the ghast and back.
So it goes to the ghast and then ends up here, because that's only 4 inches to the ghast.
Yeah.
Has another 5 inches, which can come literally
right back to where you
were. Back where you wanted to be.
You're quite happy in that position, are you?
At this moment in time, I think I'm all right there. Yeah.
No, I'm just asking. Like it's just making idle conversation. There's nothing that I can particularly see that you've done wrong, Phil. It's just, and then you've finally got your chain axe.
What's the when do we bottle when you decide to when forced to?
You've got to at least lose 2 fighters, which you have done.
Which I have.
Yeah. So you've got them gassed, and you could just decide to bottle.
At the end of my phase, doesn't it?
Yes. I would get the remaining gassed on the table. So I'd recommend maybe picking up the easy ones for you, like this one here.
Yeah. I'm just thinking that's all. I don't really want to move. I'm just going to move him there, and that's it. I don't really want to move them anywhere else.
You don't want to force any conflict.
No, I think, and that's it then. That's all my. I've got my cherub, but that's it.
Yeah. Oh, so I get an experience for this.
All right, okay.
And because I'm within 6 of my mentor, if she passes a leadership test, the character actually gets +2 experience.
Okay.
because I've got to prove that the skill is good. I do not pass.
This is where the skill is bad.
Oh, I'm leadership 4. I do pass.
You're leadership 4, no way.
Yeah. Orlock road captains, who knew? Well, I suppose the writers of the game, anyone that's read the book.
Is it your captain that gets it, or is it the other person that gets it?
Oh, the other person,
The
sorry.
other person that gets it, isn't it?
Quite happy with that.
Okay.
The person getting it.
So,
Oh, and the terminal is then counted as destroyed
right.
or locked out.
So now we're in the end phase, yeah?
Yeah, so you get to recover. And you've got a buddy.
I will take the flesh wound.
Yes. So become toughness 2.
Yes.
Okay.
I've already marked it down.
Oh, so you become toughness 1.
So now I will do my
Faith dice.
faith dice. So I don't get as many now because you've killed 2.
Yes.
I get 8 dice.
Ooh, 2, and you get to reroll 1 because of the cherub. But you now have 5 total faith points. And the Brainleaf zombie moves 2d6. 10. So charges your eviscerator guy.
It's really hard to measure that because you can't really get your hand around it, but I think he does.
So the Brainleaf zombie gets in. He's got 2 attacks because of charging,
Yep.
which non-hit.
Okay.
And then you get your reaction attack, Phil.
Time to make him smear.
You thought he was going to kill your fighter when
I
he
did.
charged, didn't you?
1 hits.
1 hit, and you've already used your reroll on the rat, haven't you?
What toughness is he? Toughness 3.
Toughness
I have
3.
strength 4.
So 3s. You wound.
Wound.
No save on a Brainleaf zombie.
So what does it do?
Auto out of action, isn't it? Because you've got sever. So you need to use another action in your next turn.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, so he's just face down for now. And we'll get into turn 4. Do you want to roll first on me, Phil?
Ah,
For priority, who goes
turn
first?
4. 5.
Oh. Who had it last
You
turn?
did.
So you go first. Did you just say so you go first?
So you go first. The point
go
to me.
first.
You go first. We do need a decision phase.
If there is a decision phase that you need to do, you just stomp on the zombie and then move your eviscerator guy. Unless you want to do that at the end of an activation.
But the problem is that I want to get rid of something over here. The zombie is seriously injured, so I don't need to do that until the end of the phase.
Yeah, I get you.
My guy's pretty safe there at the moment because you're out of range,
Yeah.
so he's not needed to do anything yet. And that's my. But this guy, I hate this guy.
So that is Urina, the wrecker with the demo charge. I understand why
The rage is true. It's because he's only toughness.
He's toughness 3, my wrecker over here is
No, I'm
toughness 2.
toughness 1 though.
Oh, right. Yeah, and he's about to get sawn off shotgun to the face.
Okay, I'm going to activate this character here.
Yeah, he stands up and can fire
And now I'm going to shotgun this guy
to death.
to death. So I'm within short range.
Yep. So that's +1 to hit.
Yep. So I'm hitting on 3s.
Oh, nailed. So you're strength 4, because I imagine you're going solid shot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need a 3 to wound me. You do.
Wounds.
I'm going to be pinned regardless of what happens here, but you roll 2 injury dice. Oh, dead. Boom. Done. Urina is out. And he's out of there. So not enough damage done by that demo charge in the end.
No, don't look like it after that.
Feels feeling very smug, I imagine, right?
I don't know. I also feel pretty bad as well. When you just vaporise somebody straight away, I always feel pretty bad. I know you don't. You like love it.
I don't love it.
Love
I was
it.
feeling bad as I was chucking the demo charge. I wasn't going to not chuck the demo charge.
Oh no.
But I was just feeling bad while I did it.
No chance anyone's going to be punched in that way ever again.
Ever again.
Yeah.
So, in my activation, does my leader just try and blast at your shotgun gun? My Juve here aims and fires at that stupid rat.
Okay.
That is the most important thing on this table currently. And he hits on a 5 normally, +3 for the aiming at short range, -1 because it's a rat. So it hits on a 3. Hits. Thank God for that. And I do 1 hit. So roll your Orlock, Phil. Yes!
Oh, fails.
Yes! So it's strength 3, toughness 1, so 2s. And I wound it with 1 single injury dice. If it's anything but a serious injury.
Alright.
I'm going to have to melter it now, aren't I? So
I think you're going to have to do something with it.
over to you, Phil. Oh my God, that rat. He's just becoming like, he's more of a mini game. He's more important to me now than the outcome of this game.
I'm going to fire my heavy crossbow at your...
Directly on Ironhard Aegis' head.
So I scatter.
Yep. 3 inches directly back. So the 3 inches gets it to here, and it will miss everyone. Sadly for you, Phil.
Yeah. That's fine.
And over to me again. Marco's going to aim and fire at the rat.
Okay.
So it hits on a 1, it becomes a 2. With the combi bolter that needs to... I might even use the bullet law thing to go... So I hit once. Go on, Phil. Roll your save. This is ridiculous. I want to win the game, but also...
Want to kill that rat?
Do you know, like, when the more that I shoot at the rat and the more it saves, the more that it becomes necessary for me to shoot at the rat. It's like repeating, it's like banging, it's the definition of insanity, bro. The definition of insanity. Repeating the same action and expecting a different outcome.
So I want to get to waste an action. Not that you haven't wasted 2 there trying to kill that damn rat. So I'm going to kill the brain leaf zombie.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Stamp on his head.
Stamp on his head, and then I'm going to move.
Okay.
5.
Which is just to the end there. And you're on just 1 wound with your eviscerator check.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to go 9 inches with my wrecker to here. And I'm going to fire my double stub gun, which is a 10-inch range for the dum-dum, and I just get you, which is 9 inches. Right, I'm in long range, I'm shooting 2 weapons, so I need 6s to hit from my ballistic skill 4. So 6s to hit, 1 hit at strength 4. So your toughness 2. Right, so it's a 2 up to wound for the dum-dum bullets. So I wound, and you take 1 damage unless you've got armour or something.
No, nobody's got any armour.
So I do a flesh wound, and you go down to toughness 1. So Philly's close enough to an edge that he needs to take an initiative check. He's next to a barricade, so gets +1. So I imagine you're on like a 3 up or a 2 up.
3 up. So fails.
So you fall in, and again, as you said before, he does no damage. So just put it somewhere easy to reach.
But I'm thinking, where does he?
Right next to the step. So Phil ends up here to swim to safety in his next activation. And that is over to you, Phil.
I wonder if you can just voluntarily fail it. Like, he's not going to put up a resistance.
Well, he's just going to let himself drown.
Yeah.
I can hear the cogs whirring. Smoke is about to come out.
So what I want to do, I'm going to move 5. But I'm going to move to there.
Okay. And with your cherub, because that's
I'm a cherub as well. And I'm going to shoot the dog. Okay, so he's going to shoot with his stub pistol.
Oh no! Phil massacring animals again.
So it's 12.
Are you within 6? Oh, wow, so you +2.
+2, so I'm hitting ballistic skill 4.
I think I might be obscured a little bit by that, so -1.
Okay, so I'm in short range, so I don't want to take anything.
So like 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit! Oh no!
Fluffing! 4s.
Yes.
Doesn't wound.
And I need to take a nerve check because I have nerves of steel.
Okay.
Or a cool check, sorry. So my cool is 6. And I'm fine. I stay stood up because the owner stood right there, so Max is cool. And that is over to my go.
Yeah.
My Juve is going to go to there. He's not going to lie down. He's just going to go to there for now, and then it's back over to you.
Okay.
I was going to lie down, but then I've got to stand up, and it's another activation.
Stand up and move 6 there.
Okay, so that's your stub gun Juve.
Yep.
My Ganger with shotgun and tape on the base, he's going to move 5 to here and blast at your Juve.
Okay.
So I hit on 4s normally. I'm in long range, so 5s. I hit you. And I'm strength 4, toughness 3.
Yeah.
So I wound.
So you have to roll the...
And I will knock you back because I rolled a 5 to hit, which is over your strength.
So it's damage 2. Damage 3 then, I guess, isn't it? With
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, because shotgun damage 2. Dead. And that is over to your go, Phil.
Okay, so I'm going to move my bone picker to here.
Yes. You're going to fire at Max.
Yeah, but you'll be at long range because you've got dum-dum ammo. Which, because their short range is 4 inches, isn't it?
5. So you will be in because you're an inch ahead of. Oh, you might just be out. Oh, you just out. You're like 5.5.
Alright, okay.
But yeah, so long range is -1. So you're hitting on 6s. Oh!
Well, it hits and I go out of ammo with it.
Well, you roll an ammo check.
Yeah.
Right. So which one do you want to do first?
We'll do the wound on Max first. So it's 3 up on Max.
Yeah.
So
you wound.
wounds.
I have nerves of steel. So I pass that, but what does the actual damage do?
There we go.
Oh! Killed my
Max.
dog? I bet that was really cathartic, wasn't it? Might be an unintended benefit.
There we go. So that's.
I hope you're happy.
Oh,
You animal murderer.
it's a 4 up for dum-dum ammo, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's passed his ammo.
It doesn't
check.
even cost you 5 creds to do that.
No.
Look at his happy face now, Jesus.
Oh well.
Jeez.
That's
Over to my go.
over to you, yeah.
So I am incensed by the death of Max. So I want to nail that rat. Like, not even as a thing, like, it's because I've shot at it now like 6
times. Yeah.
It's now like, why won't this fucking rat die?
Yeah.
All I wanted was 1 XP. So Marcus is going to move to the top of the ladder for his 5. And then he's actually going to shoot at your leader. So he hits on 3s normally, short range, which is 12, but you're behind heavy cover from where I'm standing. Okay. +1, -2 goes to 4s. And he hits with 2 shots.
Is that with a?
Bolter.
I'm gonna take it on the cherub.
So the hit is just transferred to the cherub, and you have what is the bane of my life.
4 up nimble save.
And I've hit you twice because I got rapid fire 2. So you got to take 2, which I imagine you'll pass them both now.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think I was going to pass any then. So.
My brain is hurting. So the nimble saves the bane of my life. It's like Jebe and plumbing leadership.
Fair checks.
Yeah. So that's over to you, Phil.
So I'm going to use an article of faith on this person here.
So that's your chain axe ganger.
Yeah. Where I'm going to increase his toughness by 3. You'll take a flesh wound at the end of it.
Yeah.
So I need to get over 5
Yes.
on 3 dice, which I do. So he's going to then just roll up and do a 10-inch move.
And get all the way to the front.
And get all the way to the front.
Okay. Then it's over to my final 2 activations. So I still have my arms master as well as my leader. I'm going to activate with my leader. And she's going to move 3 inches across. Oh, it's so far to get up. She's going to have to because she's got to do something. She's going to double move to here and be done there. And then it's over to Phil's go before my final activation. You just double move up with your Blunderbastard.
Yeah, my only one. See what Blunderpoles actually do, because I don't think I'm going to get much more of a chance after that.
No, and it's over to my Arms Master, who is going to declare a charge on your champion here.
It's not a champion, it's just a normal dude.
Oh, he's just a normal dude.
Yeah.
He looks so special. Whoever painted him was an absolute genius.
Cheers, Max.
And I get plus D3 to my move, plus 1, so I get 6. So he weaves and ducks and he gets nowhere near you. And he gets 4 to there. And an extra 2 inches, and actually would be half an inch away from you. So moves to an inch away from you.
Right, okay.
And I have a versatile weapon. I get 2 as an Arms Master and 1 for charging with my Mastercrafted Arc Hammer. So I hit on 3s and I'll let that slide. I'll save my re-roll for later in the game. Okay. What is your toughness?
6. Now.
What have you got? A chain axe?
Chain axe and a stub pistol.
So Philly's going to force me to re-roll one of those hits because he's got parry on his chain axe.
I have got parry on my chain axe.
So looking for a 3, I still get it.
Yeah.
I am strength 6 because Arc Hammer is plus 3 strength. 1 wound. Have you got a save?
None of them have got any ammo.
None of them have got ammo.
He's not a champion, he's just a normal dude.
And I roll 3 damage. So he's seriously injured, but that is the end of my turn. Do your remaining moves.
I haven't got it.
Okay, well I'm going to use Reaction Fire, which doesn't do now. I'm going to use Desperate Effort, which is one of my cards. So play when it's turn to your activated fighters, but none of your fighters are ready. You can do 1 more activation and then they go prone. So I'm actually going to activate my tube here, and I'm going to waltz all the way to here and fire my sawn-off shotgun at you.
Okay.
So I hit on 5s normally, and then 3s for the short range. So 3s. So I hit you, but I go out of ammo. So the ammo check, I'm fine, and I get this number of hits from scatter shot. 5. Your strength 3, your toughness 3.
Yeah.
So I wound you 3 times.
Okay.
And you've got no armour. Nope, because I'm not asking again. And you're dead. Right, so that is the end of the turn. And Phil, your bottle check.
Well, I'm gonna. There's no bottle check for me at the moment. I don't.
No, you don't. You're not actually on.
But I'm gonna voluntarily bottle because I think after losing 4 people,
just to conserve your gang.
Yeah, I'm potentially losing another 2 or 3 because he's on toughness 1 as well. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah. So, and this is actually one big thing we'll get into in the end. But tactically, Phil gains nothing. He's already got 2 gas on his fighters, and there's no real winner or losers in the scenario.
No, just to keep on grinding away here.
Because it's just experience.
Yeah, it does me no favours, so I might as well just come away from it now.
So that was the first game of our Ghastly Prospects campaign. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
Well, you've got to say that the camera's on. But
yeah, I can secretly say no when I get home. Like, oh, no, I did.
You'll be texting me like, you fucking bastard.
Oh no,
made me play this
I'm
game.
going to be texting you that anyway for the bolter paddling that I've just had from you, from 2 bolter shots.
Well, do that on Discord so everyone on the Patreon Discord can hear you slag me off for the next 6 months on the campaign.
I hope they do it with my dulcet tones when they're reading it as well. I know.
Well, you've actually cheered up since the end of the game.
Oh no, I'm still miserable as hell.
Oh,
don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm still miserable as hell.
So tell us why.
Well, I had 4 people that are out of action. I voluntarily decided to bottle at the end. I think that was the right choice to do that.
Definitely.
Then I thought that I was going to end up with 4 dead people.
Well, this was you convinced that I'm going to roll this.
Dead. What I've ended up with is a serious injury where I've got +1 to my. Is it -1 or +1 to you? How do you say it?
One worse.
I've got one worse willpower and initiative. Who on a guy that's carrying a shotgun.
Yeah.
So not really bothered about that. I got one worse leadership and a serious injury. And I suppose I am a little bit bothered about this one. It's -1 ballistic skill for my bone picker, which just means my bone picker now is just going to be with a combat weapon in it. He's just going to have one of them.
No, I reckon you just do everyone's favourite gun and put a web pistol on it.
Flamer.
Just to be really egregious. Yeah, flamer.
Surely it's got to be a flamer.
The brethren of the fillet.
Yeah.
Everyone that loses an eye becomes a brethren of the fillet.
And also then gets a blunder pole as well, since they don't have to aim with that. But no, I was absolutely convinced. I ended up with 5 Ghastly at the end from my prospecting rolls.
Yeah, so that's for anyone that skips the campaign intro. That was basically like a Mordheim style roll that I put into the campaign to encourage people to leave a bit earlier, to
get something when you've been
losers weren't
punished or penalised. Yeah, because that's I think I've said this a number of times. I have to you. I love playing Necromunda, but as soon as you lose at Necromunda, you get punished so grievously.
And do you not want to say it like the Gungan out of the Phantom Menace? Anytime anyone says punished, I always think punished.
But you do really. You end up you end up the top dogs get topper, the bottom dogs get bottomer, and that's what happens, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of the mechanics that I wanted to introduce into the campaign.
Makes me want me to play it.
Yeah, exactly. I just need you in my life, Phil, to play games.
That's it.
So yeah, you eventually got 5 gas, which was worth 35 creds value.
Yes.
I actually ended up on 7 gas, which was a total of 49 value. So there was only actually 12 creds difference.
Yep.
From our total gas earnings for that game. And that's gas is in there as a mechanic to basically so that if anyone needs to go to the dock, you've got creds all the time. And then there'll be cycle-based income to keep the gangs afloat and buy cool stuff. So that is our game. We got the XP that we got. No one really leveled up. We'll look at after. I think my highest ended up on 3 XP.
He says this, but he's got 3 guys with 3 XP. So no one really did anything, but in one game we got 3 people with 3 XP.
Okay, fine. To be fair, one of them was from like hacking a terminal.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, no one really did anything.
You got a guy with 3 XP.
1
and 3 with 2 XP.
I got 1 person with 3 XP.
We can argue about this all night.
You've got another one with 2 as well.
Right, if you add up all of your XP and all of my XP, your total XP is higher.
Yes, because I've got more gangers, of course it is. I hate you for that.
So yeah, that is our first game. If you enjoyed it as much as Phil in the outro has, please like, share and subscribe. It will help me to know that you guys like this sort of content. If you really liked it, there is a Patreon link where you can follow along with our Discord. We've got a specific campaign chat for this Ghastly Prospects campaign in there, as well as using the bounty tray that you can roll dice in as well as bouncing dice.
We are getting better at the user error on that, to be fair. It was not as bad as it has been previously.
I think it's multiple dice games.
It is.
Like when you're rolling 2 dice, they flow. There's a nice flow.
Glide.
Yeah,
Glide. Exactly. When you're rolling 40 dice in it, they tend to go all over the studio.
I blame them hitting other dice. That's why they bounce out.
True.
So yeah, that is us for tonight. And I'm going to get home and diligently upload all of this to the Discord and Yak Tribe. So we'll catch you guys next time.
See you later.
In a bit.